Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It is good to have you with us on this wonderful Thursday evening. I hope you're having a good day, good middle of your week, all that good stuff. Today, we are jumping back into the world of Kingdom Hearts 2 and hopefully finishing up the main story today as well as collecting the final items. Here's how this goes. But I'm back. There's going to be a lot of these notifications because there's a lot of people that have been members for up to 6 months. 5-6 months, and the 6 months is where you're getting the lovely green hat that you're all seeing. So lots of things happening. Lots of people all became members at the same time. Akira, thank you so much. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of this. So I'm just going to give it a sec, see if it's going to... Yep, there we go, see? So it is kind of what it is right now. Let's turn you down a little bit. But yes, we are. Oh gosh, there we go. Yeah, more. This means War Dude. That is, of course, Water Mother. Eleanor, thank you so much, friend. God, I think 3 more coming through the pipeline that are going to say how long the memberships. Cat and Psych, congratulations. There may have been some that have come up, like I think. There may be some that come up. There may be some that don't. It depends. It depends on how YouTube wants to press it. Johnny Ray, congratulations, friend, on 6 months. We'll see if there's any more. But hello, Ghostly, Senalu, John, Zekron. Hi. Starry, Buddy, it's Marcel. Ollie, good to see you all. Johnny Ray, of course, thank you so much. There's another one. Vanessa, thank you so much. Steffi, Glitch Dragon, Leviathan, how you doing? Becklin, Mon, great to have you all. Scarlet Day, Sarah, Nate, Glitch Dragon, Sarah, thank you so much. Jordan, hi. Vanessa, hello. Anyone else? Cat and Psych, obviously, hello. Good to have you all. Akira, hi. Ethan, hello. It's great to have you all with us today. Crimson, hi. Midnighter, hi. Great to have you as well. I think that's most people. Apologies if I've missed anyone. Zekron. Going for that black hat, Tom. Yeah, that black hat. What is that? How do you get the ultimate black hat? 2 years. No, 4 years. 48 months. 48 months you get that black hat. That is a big high achievement. But hello, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience as I have spent 3 weeks out in the United States, 1 week for work and 2 weeks for a vacation. It was very, very much appreciated that you're still here and you've come back to see me. That means a lot, so thank you. But it was a good time. Went to Disney World. I will be doing Instagram pics and things like that at some point. So hopefully, yeah, there'll be some pictures coming up from that. I got food poisoning while at Disney from Epcot. It was so fun. So my advice, and apparently Sansi's also got food poisoning from Epcot. So word of advice, it may sound cool to do a food tour of Epcot. Don't do a food tour at Epcot. Not worth it. Not worth it. But yeah, which Disney World did you go to? The Disney... I'm pretty certain Florida is the only Disney World. I think the rest are all Disneylands. No, not food poisoning. I know, right? How sucky. And now, Queen Steffi, in the other room, has COVID. So she caught that on the plane home. I haven't been diagnosed with anything yet. But I'm checking and making sure we're both isolating just for safety. But yeah, oh my gosh, it has hit the Robinson household hard today or this week. It's not even, Mark, it's not even the non-US ones. Obviously, Disneyland, the one in California is a Disneyland as well. I think literally all Disneys are Disneylands except for the one in Florida. Because the one in Florida has got multiple parks and so it's called World. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Steffi's being a real champion hanging there, but gosh, it's rough. She's having a rough time. But yeah, Was a lovely vacation. I had a really lovely time in LA for the... 1 second. Sorry. But yeah, no, so I spent a lovely time at the fashion show. Really enjoyed SIF, Creators in Fashion. That was really fun. Amy did a fantastic job putting that on. We then had Matt's retirement party that YouTube put on, and that was really fun. I got to meet a bunch of YouTubers, bunch of other people, other content creators. It was really, really fun. So I had... Who did I get to meet? Let's talk about some of the people I got to meet that were really fun and really good fun people. I got to meet Linus and Yvonne from Linus Tech Tips. Really, really solid people. Really like them. Big fans of their work. Big fans of their business. So they were incredible to meet. Really, really lovely people. I got to meet Zach from the Try Guys. He was really sweet, really lovely. I say I met Ro, but I met Rosanna Pansino the day before at the fashion show, and she's just a bundle of energy and so sweet. Really, really lovely. I got to hang out with Dan Murrell of Dan Murrell and formerly Screen Junkies fame. He was really cool. We talked movies and all sorts of stuff like that. Chatted to Rebecca Perham, I think is how you pronounce her last name, but the animator. She's lovely. Very, very sweet. I got to hang out with Stipendium. Finally got to hang out with the Stipendium after what? A year and a half of collaboration with them on the a little theorizing song. Never actually got to meet them, and we're both from England, and yet we met over in LA, which is just the weirdest thing. But they are stupendous. They are truly wonderful. They're lovely. Really, really enjoyed getting to meet them. I met Ian from Smosh, who was also lovely. Had a really long chat with, I got some chats with Rubber Ross, the Completionist, just a bunch of people. And yeah, it was just really, really good fun. What was his name? Who was the other guy? Stephen He? Emotional Damage! I met him. He was lovely. He was so fun to meet. But yeah, so really, really got to meet a bunch of people who were just wonderful, wonderful people. Really great to meet them. Really fun to hang out for the day, or for the afternoon, evening, I should say. And just, yeah, hang out, chill out, get to know some other creators in the space. Because this is the weird thing, right? Matt was a YouTuber in the truest sense of the word. Built a YouTube channel, built a business alongside all of these creators. And they all grew up together. But now I've taken over the channel, so I am now a YouTuber in a sense, but I don't know anyone. I've never met any of these people. I've not but yeah, just not met anyone. So it's really funny to get to meet people as a fan of their work, but also then just like, you know, but being a peer and them going, so who are you then? And I'm going, oh, I'm Matt's replacement. That was very, very fun. Rubber Ross is really lovely, Marcel. He is really, really sweet. He was a little bit tired, I think. I think he'd been just dealing with some stuff that day. He was very, very tired, but he was really sweet. Don't you love when we're given a hard time during the fashion show? Oh, 100%. I very much enjoyed the fact that you were messaging me during the fashion show and I was just trolling you in the Discord. It was great fun. If you don't know, we have a Discord. You can check that out. Link in the description. Yeah, folks did give me... Oh, yeah, we did. We were shopping for Critical Role. I was looking at Critical Role's line because it was really good. I really enjoyed Critical Role's line. And I also really enjoyed... I was enjoying the fact that Popflex has now got a line for more top-heavy women, shall we say. And so I was looking to see if there was anything I could possibly get Steffi at some point. AJ, hello! Great to have you. Yeah, you are the game theory man now, wear the title of pride. I try my best. I try my best to say, yeah, I'm the game theorist. And that's a whole thing, which is really funny. But yeah, I very much was like, oh yeah. When they say, so who are you? I'm like, oh, I'm Matt's replacement. That was quite a fun line to get to drop, because it's interesting how many people all knew he was retiring and knew he was leaving the space, but didn't know who was replacing him. They don't watch it. There was a couple of people that did, who had been watching the stuff and were like, you guys do a great job. Like, you guys are smashing it. But then a lot of people didn't. Just knew Matt was retiring and that he was being replaced. So they're like, so who are you? I'm like, oh, I'm the replacement. Did you see someone came up with a theory of why you don't believe in the moon? I did see that. I thought that was some quite fun lore. Sinead, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Well, let's get into this game, shall we? We can talk more about my adventures, because, yeah, I did all that. Oh, yeah, then we had, sorry, last adventure. We then had our team getaway in Vegas, which was a wild, wild time. That was fun and crazy. We all got to run away to Vegas and experience that for a weekend as a team, which was really lovely. It's always good to get to spend time with the team and to hang out and do all that stuff. But yeah, so, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Lumen drop as well. Lumen is, we're so proud of Lumen. We're so proud of the stuff we're producing with Lumen. I'm very excited for the stuff I've been working on our next FNAF collection. Which we've said we're going to keep working with people like FNAF, and I've been having a look at what's coming next, and oh my goodness, it is very, very exciting. It's going to be really, really good. But yeah, the Lumen, what's my favorite Lumen piece so far? Ooh, good question. I'm a big fan of the ombre jacket. I think the ombre jacket is really nice. That's probably my favorite. I'm also a big fan of the really simple tees. We've got a white flowery pocket tee and a black, embroidered tee, which I really like. They're just simple and clean, which Kingdom Hearts. So that makes sense. Love those. But I think the ombre jacket is my favorite from the Lumen collection. I'm excited to get I'm getting the mint jumper, or one of the mint ones. I think it's called the green ember jumper or sweater, which I'm excited as well. But yeah, I hope you guys like Lumen. I hope you like some of the products. We've got some really cool stuff down the line. Like I say, the new stuff that I've been helping to work on for later this year is looking so cool, and you guys are going to love it, I promise. I have so many ideas for fan merch. Hey, honestly, if you've got ideas for fan merch, like if you've got theorist ideas, I should say, rather than Dapper merch, but if you've got ideas for theorist merch, seriously, post designs on the Reddit. We have found people that have designed stuff on the Reddit in the past, and we've commissioned them for stuff. It's a great place to get inspiration, but it's Tom fan merch. If it's Tom fan merch, like, I've had ideas, but yeah, we are not a big enough, I cannot afford to get merch made, sadly. Theorist Boy Soft Boy cardigan when? I mean, there's a cardigan in the Lumen line, which I really like, but yeah, I want, like, one that's specifically designed like Wally's. That's what I want. But not enough people talked about it in the comments. Basically. I sent an email a while back. Yeah, sometimes emails don't always come through. I would definitely put it in on the subreddit. We're more likely to see it there because we have management and stuff like that. So sometimes emails get filtered, and we don't always end up seeing all of those emails. But definitely worth putting it on the subreddit because that's where we tend to see stuff. It's also really good because it gets it gives you feedback and stuff for like theorist merch stuff. But yeah, we're definitely open to stuff still, and love seeing what the fans, again, we've said we want Lumen to be a brand for you and by you, so we want to make sure that, you know, if you guys have got cool ideas, please put them on the subreddit. Tom merch, I'm working on a Wi-Fi whale plush. Oh my gosh, that is the plush I've always wanted, is a Wi-Fi whale. That's amazing. What would be your staple pieces if you were to create clothing yourself? Staples. I mean, you've got to have really solid t-shirts. I'm a big fan of simple but effective t-shirts. Like, I really like this t-shirt, for example. I stand up. This t-shirt just has a little Los Angeles logo there, and it's a gradient. I really like that. Simple and clean. I love simple designs for t-shirts, which is why I love the Lumen t-shirts so much, because they're simple designs. I love a pocket, or I love a design on the pocket. Really good. So I think those are great. Yeah, so I think though that's a really good staple. I think some kind of jogging bottoms, joggers, are a good staple. Again, you can do those really simply as long as they're comfortable. I'm a jacket guy, so I love a jacket. I think a jacket would be fun to do of some kind of like semi-smart, semi-casual one. I think if it was me, I'd have to do like a pocket square and maybe a blazer. I think just for the dapperness, like have a Dapper Mr. Tom style pocket square and maybe a blazer that can go with it. I think could be fun. Pins are always really solid. There's a bunch of like things. Dapper Tom tie, that's another good suggestion. I have thought of that in the past as well. But yeah, depends on kind of what you're going for. I think my big thing personally, and something we've talked about for Lumen and stuff in the past, is making sure you're not just selling individual items. So like if you sell a collection and it's all jackets or all trousers or pants, it's never gonna sell as well. Or never gonna, not even sell as well, but it's gonna be less appealing to the audience because you go, well, I've already bought one jacket. Why do I want to buy another jacket or a third jacket? You know, you might buy two maybe, but it's just a lot. Whereas if you go, here's a jacket with pants and a t-shirt and a hat that all go together, and you go, well, this jacket also goes with 3 of these t-shirts and they match with 2 of the pants. Oh, but if you take those pants and the t-shirt, that works with this other jacket. So it's like mix and match, right? So you can have multiple combinations of things, but it's all designed that they fit together as a look. I think that is really, really important. Imagining how items fit together rather than just, here's a cool item. We all want a cool item. We all want things that are cool. And there's nothing wrong to say you can't have the odd like statement piece that is like, this doesn't really go with anything, but it's really cool. But I'm a big fan of anyone who does like looks with their merch. So it's going, yeah, this jacket, this hat, this t-shirt, these pants, done as one look. And they're all items from our collection. So that we can then, you know, because then it's like people are more interested in looking at those as a multiple thing. They're willing to like buy multiple things, which I think is nice. But it also just encourages you. You can look at things and go, oh, I see how that works. I can see how that would look together rather than going, I think these will work. Nay, did you talk to Mythical Chef Josh? I did. At the fashion show and at the after party, I got to chat a lot with Mythical Chef Josh. He invited me, bless him, to his Eurovision party, which I couldn't make because I was in Florida. He is a very sweet man. He's bigger than you think. Like, he's tall. Like, he's like over, like, I'm 6 foot and he's taller than me. So he's over 6 foot. He's a big boy. But he's also, we all know he's buff. He's broad though, like really broad. I was quite intimidated by how broad he was. And that outfit he had didn't help because he was so, like, broad. But he looked fire. He really killed it. But he is honestly just the sweetest man. We talked to him quite a lot because he was basically the closest thing we had to a similar situation to what, like, the theorists have gone through. In terms of, like, them launching a channel and it not being Rhett and Link, right? So that was fascinating to talk to him about that, and we talked about the Watcher situation that was going down at the time. But he was lovely. Really, really loved Josh. Met Nicole and Emily as well from the Mythical crew. They're lovely. Met Trisha Hirschberger. She's fantastic. Just lots of very, very lovely, great people. Yeah, Rhett and Link are super tall. Well, Link is 6'2", Rhett is 6'7". Something crazy like that. I think Josh is about 6'1", 6'2", I think. Because I'm 6 foot and he was taller than me. But anyway, yes, it has been an eventful few weeks, so I'm glad we just took some time just to catch up. But we probably should. 6'7", that's what I've read. That he is 6'7". That is what I read somewhere. Okay, so what do we want to be doing here? We want to be going to you. We've got max drive right now, which is good. I think What was the thing? I looked it up what I needed to do because I need to get that final item. We almost got it last time. Final form, 2 combo plus decisive pumpkin, bond of flame, and fire gar. So let's go to items. We need bond of flame, and we'll make you decisive pumpkin. So we get combo boost and fire boost. We should have combo pluses in our all the combo pluses that we've got. We got loads of. Oh, we got another one of you. We'll take that. We've got a load of combo pluses, so that's good. And then I need to have customized Sora. Let's turn you into Firegar. That's a square. How's VO recording while on vacation? Very good question. Challenging. And its final form, it says.
Give me strength! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Boom! Nailed it! Under 10 seconds, baby! Nailed it! How was recording while away? Yeah, a real challenge is the honest answer. LA was hard. LA was definitely the hardest. Because LA, I had a tiny closet with no door. Yeah, I had a tiny closet with no door in LA. So I had to hold up like multiple duvets to like stop the sound coming in and out. And yeah, I had to talk into the corner. I basically had the microphone balanced on my knee while I spoke into the wall. It was a nightmare. Whereas at least in Florida, the closet we had was big enough that I could like manage it all. Like it was big enough that I could quite easily make a fort out of some of the spare duvets, have clothes hanging up, sit in it and not feel totally and not feel completely like claustrophobic. I could have my laptop so I could read properly. I didn't have to have the microphone on my lap, so that was really good. But yeah, it was a bit rough, but it was fine. We made it work. You can kind of notice it at certain points where I was figuring out the recording in difficult game, just because the mic quality changed at certain points because I had to move things around and I figured them out. We'll see. This week's episode feels a little more consistent in terms of quality because I figured it out after about a week, obviously. Okay. Recipes. Yeah, baby! Let us freaking go! Ultimate weapon. Let's freaking go. Should I get that shock charm? No, I'm gonna have to use that for that. And we got that one as well while we were here. Nice. Can't do it with Ultimate Weapon, sadly, I don't think, because you can't get enough Orichalcums to make Ultimate Weapon Plus. Like, you can. So here we go. Ultimate Weapon. Ooh, baby. Look at that bad boy. Let's just make you that, and then let's see kind of where things sit. Yeah, nothing is as good as this, but I think this one has a weird Yeah, Berserk Charge. So we actually don't want that. So I'm going to make you Oblivion. And then we can kind of see. Because you're 50-50. Yeah, we'll stick with Oblivion on you. And Rumbling Rose, I think that's still the ball. Oh, Decisive Pumpkin. Yeah, that'd be good. That makes sense. Favorite Keyblade design? Well, let's have a look at what Keyblades we've got. We don't have them all. What is my favorite design? I love Oathkeeper. I'll be honest, I really love Oathkeeper as a design. I don't remember many of the ones from other games. Tron one's quite cool. Lion King's quite cool. Oh my gosh, that's so loud. Why is that so loud? My gosh. Honeybee, congratulations on 3-month membership. Of the ones we have, I mean, that's a simple and clean design, which I like. Yeah, I think it's got to be Oathkeeper. Keep it classic. Oh, we can do Goof and Donald as well, can't we? Save the Queen. Oh, yeah, they also get these mushroom ones, which is interesting. Oh, so it just gives a... So you get what's hyper healing? So staff with colossal magic and strength quickly revives wielder when fallen and restores much of their HP. Whereas what this one is MP Rage. Powerful staff with colossal magic and strength restores MP relative to the amount of damage taken. So that's useful because it means Donald can heal more because he gains his MP back. But it also means he's likely to waste a lot of stuff. I actually think I will keep him with regular because it means that he's more likely to jump back from the grave quicker. Save the King is item boost, which you don't care about. Save the King plus is damage control, which we do want. Which means, everyone, I believe if we check our status, 7... Oh, no, Wisdom is still 5. We need to get Wisdom up. We haven't gotten Wisdom up yet. But look at that speed. I believe there should still be a bunch of Heartless in this area. Please be Heartless and not Nobodies. No, why are you Nobodies? Where's the best place for Heartless? Wisdom form level up KH 2.5. Let's see. Timeless River, apparently. In 4 areas, buildings. Oh yeah, in like the build-up areas. So let's go, shall we? So I think if you go to like these areas, it's what it's talking about. Nice. Oh, cool, and yet you can literally go between them. That's really cool, then. There we go. Just gonna keep bashing through all of this. Cool, there's that one. We've only got 3 left, so let's go into this one then. Just got to be careful. Okay, so that's my exit. This would have been a good place for Master Form, actually, looking at it, because there's just a bunch of drive orbs getting dropped everywhere constantly. But this explains why Wisdom Form's so easy to level up here. House, then? Okay, actually, I might leg it, because I think we're going to run out of time. So this should take us out. There we go. Perfect. Terry, hi. Killer for you, hi as well. Howdy, friends. Come on. Oh no, I healed. That was dumb of me. Ah, gosh. Hello, Rye. Great to have you, friends. Oh, gosh. Didn't want to go first person. Jeez. Man, this Patrick Bendy really lost the plot. Yeah, they kind of, like, lost sight of what the goal was. Weren't really sure what they were doing. They tried to do too much in one go. Too many things at once. Change genres mid-game. Just lots of mistakes. Lots of mistakes made. But speaking of Bendy, I am actually very excited for what is it? We got 3, haven't we? We've got the Cage, we've got Bendy 3. We've got Cage and Bendy 3. We've also got Silent City. Right, so you got Silent City, Bendy 3, and the Cage, all due to come out. And we're getting a massive update for Boris and the Dark Survival, which is going to be known as Boris the Lone Wolf. But yeah, so I'm really glad, like, it's coming back, actually. I see some people talking about that. Bendy was one of those franchises. I loved it when it came out. I thoroughly enjoyed Bendy. Let's get out of here. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed Bendy when it very first came out. And I always thought it was a real shame that it kind of got lost in the sauce. Its first game, like, the chapters, much like other games that we're kind of seeing right now, they just took too long to come out with stuff. They took a long time to come out with stuff, which just slowed the whole thing down. The lore kept feeling like it was changing. And so I think a lot of people just got dissatisfied and were annoyed by it because they were just like, well, I really want to, you know, we wanted to predict this stuff and we couldn't because stuff just came in at random. It's one of the reasons why, like, you know, we all make a joke about Banban, right? But it's part of the reason Banban is so confusing or so annoying lore-wise is because there is no way to predict what's happening. It just brings in a random thing each time, like a random new villain or something, and just going, well, that's that then. So it is nice that, but Bendy kind of had some of that issue. But I always liked it. I think the aesthetic was really cool. I think the core underlying story around it is really cool. So I'm really excited to see. I was excited for Dark Revival when that launched, when that dropped or got announced. I was really excited because that was like, that came out of nowhere, which was really fun. And yeah, so I was excited for that, and then excited for the new stuff that's coming. I think it's cool that they're going really big and going for a bunch of new games and franchise. Or oh, I'm stuck. Oh, that's because my controller's dead. My controller died. I was like, why have I stopped moving? That'd be why. But yeah, it's those sorts of things, and so I'm excited for Bendy to kind of have its second wind and have a second go, because I think it has real potential. The characters are fun, the designs are fun, the world is fun, the lore around like the world and how it works is fun. So I'm excited to kind of see what they do with it. I think that's going to be a really, it could be really exciting. Okay, nope, need to go, need to go, need to go. I'm also going to go through and then quickly final form it.
Right.
Just to reset, then we'll come through. We'll go back. I watched Dorko play Ban Ban only once with the bird thing. I didn't even think it was good. The fact is, I think it has gotten slightly better. I think this latest chapter is a better chapter. I think part of it is them trying to be scary when it's just not inherently a scary game. I think that's part of the issue. But I think this latest chapter, I think is fine. I think it is, like, to call it indie horror is probably a disservice to indie horror in general. And I think that's part of the problem. Because it's not really indie horror. It's an indie game with some spooky elements, but it's not really full indie horror. It's mascot horror, which is, you know, like there's been a lot of discussion around mascot horror versus indie horror and that difference, which I think is an interesting and fair discussion to have. But I think, therefore, you know, Bam Bam falls into a weird category. But Bendy really is, while it is mascot horror, I think there are some horror elements in it which could be really fun. And because it covers, like, dark subjects like death and stuff like that, I think it's got the potential to do some cool stuff. I really hope they stick the landing on these new games. They've got, you know, 3 of them coming. So I really, really hope they just stick the landing and make it all cohesive and work and not feel like they're just pumping out games for the sake of pumping out games. I don't think they are. I think the Meatly is really just making stuff he's passionate about, which is great. But yeah, that's kind of my take on that.
Thunder!
There we go. We made it full circle. Let's go. Ban Ban is its whole other category. I don't know what it is. When do you get to solve your first Map Pat ARG? Map Pat ARG? I don't know what you mean. As in, like, because he's left that stuff on the website? On his website, I should say. What are you talking about when you say, like, Map Pat ARG? Is there a specific thing you're trying to think of, or... I'm intrigued as to what you mean by that. I guess that's part of the issue I'm finding right here, is that Goofy is killing a lot of them, which means that I don't get the kill. I'm leaving that mess alone, the Ban Ban thing. Yeah, that's fair. I'm thinking of making a Team Theorist fan game. Do it. We love a good fan game every now and again. They're always good fun. Here's the one problem with this form, is you do just end up kind of gliding everywhere.
Yeah.
It was quite funny. I saw some characters at Disney. There are a couple of characters I saw. You can probably guess which ones. And I started doing impressions of them. In front, like, so they were like coming out of the their costume cupboard, like, because they just had a break or something like that, because obviously it's boiling hot in Florida. So but then they'd like, so I had like Winnie the Pooh come up to me, like as he was walking and just wave at me, and as he walked by, I went, "Hello, Pooh." To which the guy in the costume obviously got very confused and just kind of stared at me, and then it's like, "Ha ha, hi, I'm Mickey. How's it going? How's it going, buddy?" And do that, and that was like, and then there was just Goofy, you just go, "Yuck." Wait, Tom, are your impressions actually good? They're half okay. They're not great. They do fine enough for streams and Let's Plays. No, so the Mickey voice for the Disney horror, anytime, if you ever hear Mickey Mouse on Theorist content, it is usually Ryder, former editor, otherwise known as Foot of a Ferret. He is the one that always does our Mickey Mouse voice. He also does the voice of Kane for us when we are doing Amazing Digital Circus. So there you go, some fun facts for you there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of one of those like unspoken rules of basically if we have Mickey or Kane or the couple of characters, it is always, yeah, or Kronk. If it's anyone like that, we always get Ryder in. Doesn't matter how big or how small, we always get Ryder in. It's the same rule of like, you know, if there's ever a reference to Nugget from Kindergarten, has to be Steph. You can't get anyone else to voice Nugget. It's not possible. What characters have I done? Not many characters. I have been random voice. I was the Geico guy for a bit. But outside of that, I tended to just be random characters whenever we needed a voice, especially if we needed a British voice. They would just get me to do it. So I've not voiced that many, like, full characters in that sense. Oh, crud. Just noticed the, yeah, I've not voiced, characters per se in the same way, but I have done, voices for the channel in the past. Sexy Wilbur was one that is one that is unfortunately not aged well. But, you know, is what it is. Yeah, nothing can compare to Stephanie. It's like I'm living in the nostalgia of that voice right now, just because Kindergarten 3 just got announced, and so I'm very much like enjoying. So I'm very much enjoying like revisiting the old theories and the old GT lives. I need to watch through the old GT lives to catch up with how you, like, the story and kind of what happened in the game. Because a lot of stuff happened, and it's hard to keep track of. But he's talking about Nugget. The Nugget Cave. Something like that. It's not very, I'm not good at it. But it's along those kinds of lines was the voice Stephanie did, and it's just fantastic. Like, nothing compares. There literally isn't anything that can beat it. you haven't, do yourself a treat. Go back and listen to old kindergarten GT Lives and listen to Stephanie Patrick be Nuggets, because she is just the best at it. Yeah, Steffi's done a couple of voices for us. Again, it's whenever we were like, we need British woman. And so rather than trying to get one of the Americans to do an accent, we would just get Steffi to do it. She's played... We did a Lord of the Rings theory, and she played Gladriel. It's normally cold opens you'll find those voices show up. So she played Gladriel in a cold open for the Lord of the Rings theory. And we did 2 Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared theories with a voice in the intro. A female voice, like doing the nursery rhyme thing, like it does in the show. And Steffi did that for us as well. Yeah, Kindergarten 3's coming, which is very, very exciting. So I'm excited to see that come through, to see that show up, and I'm excited for them to play it on GT Live, and for Stephanie to make her triumphant return to the couch, purely so we can hit the Nugget voice. The Nugget keys.
Yeah.
It's a really hard voice to do. I don't know how. I mean, she's got the register for it, I suppose. As a female, she has that vocal range that I just don't have. 27. Only 27 more things to kill, and then we're good.
Give me strength. Ha. Yeah. Thunder. Ha. Ha.
Tom's Nugget attempt is amazingly hilarious. It's hilarious because it's not very good. Like, I don't know how she does it. There's just a placement in her voice because she's got a lisp going on. She's got it's a very very much like this in terms of like tone and nasality. And so therefore it is very hard to replicate when you don't naturally have a higher register. Oh, it reminds you of the Mickey ride. Yeah, because the Mickey ride is based on the the somewhat new show, but it uses the old school pie-eye style. So some of the new Mickey Mouse cartoons look more like this style, just not in black and white, which is always interesting. We're getting loads of items from doing this as well, which is fun. Let me in. Oh, seriously, you need to go back. Like, so it's like, you know, I love Jacksepticeye, and like a lot of his voices for like Undertale are iconic. Seriously, go back and watch the GT Lives where Stephanie does the Nugget voice, because my goodness, it's incredible. It is seriously incredible. And like some of Jack's characters are like, or versions of characters are like the voice for that character. She is the voice for Nugget. No one can tell me otherwise. Well, here we are, guys. We have upgraded every form to max level. We have unlocked the ultimate weapon. And that is kind of where I tend to leave it for when I do these main normal playthroughs, because doing 100% completion is a lot. So let's see how we get on. And then who knows, maybe at some point we'll do some post-game. We did get wise. We did go, Wada, hello, great to have you. Just seeing what people have been saying in the chat. You don't move your tongue very much for the Nugget voice, it feels up front. Yeah, it does. It's exactly that, Heather. It's kind of like this, so you don't move your tongue like that when you talk. It's really weird. Did we a little save? We did a little save. We did a little save. Oh, actually, I do need a moment. I need a moment to calm down. I love that that's the option. Right. We want to get rid of Fire Guard. We want to go back to Reflegar. You're all good. You're all set in that regard. Items. Sora bunged up to the 9th degree of Hyper Potions, which is good. We'll double. Calm the heck down, Tom. I know. I know. Ty, hello. Haven't ever joined in a while. I've not been streaming in a while, so you're most welcome. Lingering well. Shush, Zekron. Let's end this. Like I said, keep calm and carry on. I did say that. My Keyblade is far too long.
Get ready, Xemnas. It all ends here. Huh?
Dumb.
So, it seems your hearts have led you to obliteration. Perhaps it doesn't pay to be too loyal to one's heart.
Let's freaking
I will
go.
have to be sure and remember that.
You know that organ the lung users? Nah, who needs those?
We can take him on our own.
We can! Because we are big boys with big strongs. Yeah, screw you, Riku. Where it fell apart is not where it sliced. I'm just saying. I remember playing this for the first time because it's so many like quick command, like, you know, reaction commands and stuff. It is fun. The fact that they like really play on the reaction commands is fun. Because it just feels different than normal gameplay. And then we got to do this bit, which is interesting. The key is to remember you're not doing combos, you're just doing one hits because that's enough to send them into the thing. There we go, that one's already dead. Boom, one shot. Let's go. Nailed it. Oh, here we go. Stop the energy core. Look at all that dabblage.
Back off. Take this. Back off. Take this. Back off.
Wow, I got another level increase here. Nice. Oh, what? He got me out of the thing. That's annoying.
Back off. This is it. Back off. This is it. Take this. It's over.
There we go. That's got done. Let's go. Extreme focus. I'm just trying not to die. We worked so hard to get to this point. I don't want to die. Now, this is a good point to use final form because you don't really get to use it past this point, I don't think. I was always so confused that this was Xemnas. Like, it made no sense. But now that you understand that Keyblade wielders used to have, like, large armor like this, it suddenly makes a bunch of sense. Like, look at this. Just look at me, just destroying him. Look at that! Annihilation! So normally, so I'm about 10 levels over what you are when you actually get to this point in the game. This battle is like, even those points tend to be more of a challenge if you go straight into them versus what I did, which is level up all the forms. So therefore I'm like 10 levels higher than you would be if you just played the game.
Hate. It's full of all kinds of feelings. Don't you remember?
Unfortunately,
I don't.
Gosh, you all
Gosh.
did great.
You did great, guys. Ha ha. Gosh.
You're coming back with us, right?
I had given in to the darkness.
Riku.
How am I gonna face everyone?
Like this?
Iconic moment.
Hurry!
I'll open a path. Huh? Oh.
You don't belong in the Dark Realm anymore, Riku.
Yeah, he's like lost his dark power suddenly. Like, he still has dark fire gar and stuff, but you know, he just can't open portals anymore, apparently.
Well, I'm not sure. But we better hurry.
But who's to question a random portal into the darkness? There can't be anything wrong with this, haha.
Wait for me! Come on!
Thank you, Namine. Sure. See? We meet again, like we promised.
Huh? You said we'd meet again. But when we did, we might not recognize each other.
I did, didn't I?
But I knew you.
It's strange.
I think I understand. I see myself the way you remember me. And you see yourself the way I remember you.
I always thought nobodies were doomed to fade back into darkness.
Yeah. But you and I didn't. We got to meet our original selves.
So, we can be together again.
Right. Anytime
I always
Sora
liked
and
the look of
Kyrie are
Rock's
together.
Sora. I agree. I like his. I prefer his
We'll be
visual
together
style
every
more.
day. Right, Sora?
Yeah.
It's weird, right? Because they do create, like, Namine is a weird, like, they treat it as if it's a one-to-one. I mean, so is Roxas, I guess, because he's technically
Don't
part
worry.
of Ventus, which is why he looks
You're
like
all
that. But
still
yeah, Namine
you.
is like part Sora, part Kyrie.
Hey,
because it was
let's
what
go home.
Kyrie's heart that
Riku,
Sora's
come on.
body
Yeah.
is what made Naminé, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's how that works.
Sora, Riku!
What?
This bit is weird. Castle becomes a dragon. Because of course it's time for a dragon. That's so these final battles are where it really starts to feel Final Fantasy-esque rather than, you know, Disney and logic.
Riku!
Oh yeah, this is a weird mechanic you have to do. This is a bit weird. I feel it's a million times you say that. Yeah, probably. This is my least favorite part. I agree, because it's not actually to do with, it's basically not got anything to do with, like, I say skill. There is skill, but not really. Like, there is skill, but it's also just a lot of, just mashing buttons until you get to the point where you need to, right? And like this is just, oh. Like, it's not super hard to get through. Welcome to how I play the majority of the games. That's fair. And no good heals makes it harder than the rest. Yeah, that's the other challenge. It's just there's no healing, is there? See? Oh, you just do that a bunch and it just like, you just drain, laser, attack a little bit, and you're kind of done. Okay, so that doesn't work with that. Okay, fine, good to know. I pressed the button. Oh gosh, you're doing that as well with me now, okay. Damn it, his wing wasn't in the right place. Actually not doing super hot, which is not ideal. There we go. Ah, gosh. One-winged dragon. Yep. That's not great. Yep, you've got no way to heal. You just kind of have to keep going and hope you make it. And also probably pick a better time to shoot your freaking laser. Oh, dang it. Again, I panicked and picked the wrong bit. Oh my gosh. Not good. No. Dang it. At least you only restart at this point. But yeah, this is an annoying. I hate no heals, yeah. Oh, dang it. So you have to start killing these guys quickly, otherwise they do some serious damage to you if you're not careful. There it is. Okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. Oh gosh, ow. I forgot that it does this every time. I need to remember that really. Oh my gosh, and now they're just doing damage to me. That sucks. I wish that it healed you when you were gaining the energy. That would be nice. See you later, Ty. He's going to do that thing now where he does this. Here we go. It's nice because I can kind of see him doing it, which is nice. Dang it. He caught me on that. And he caught me on that as well. This is not good. It is all about catching the laser at the right point. Cool, avoid all of those. We love that. Why is only my damage? Why don't I, like, what's the point in giving Riku health here when he doesn't do anything? Like, what is the point of him being here? No! Dang it all! He was too low. That would have been it. Oh, I managed to do it without charging the laser. That's cool. Oh, we did it. All right. I know he's driving, but what's the point in giving him a health bar? He doesn't do anything. He doesn't help me. I want him to help me. I want his health to matter. Oh, there he goes. He's sinking into the nothingness, I guess. He's now stuck in the ground again. Weird, but sure. Now we're fighting him again, but with more health this time. Well, I guess we're here now.
Hey, Riku? Yeah? I wanted to thank Naminé, but I couldn't bring myself to say it. Not until everything was back to the way it was before. Don't worry. We'll make that happen. Once this is over, you can thank her all you want. Yeah!
Nah, what a weird moment to share. I'll be sure not to include annoying mechanics. Thank you, Zekrod. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, I forgot that it makes you do this whole bit.
Is eternal. Sora.
There we go. You have to do that basically. You basically just, and that's why you level up all your powers. It's literally for that purpose. Because the aerial dodge and the glide here are, you have to have them. Oh, for goodness sake, really? Go. I swear the music in this phase makes it worth it. Yeah, possibly.
Embrace nothing.
Thanks, buddy. Don't quite know how you have anything, but you do, so I guess that's fine. There it is. Keyblade to the chest. Now this is where the BS starts.
Heroes,
this is the real BS. This
I
fight.
will not allow it to end this way. Not yet. If light and darkness are eternal, then surely we nothings must be the same. Eternal.
You're right. Light and darkness are eternal. Nothing probably goes on forever too. But guess what, Xemnas? That doesn't mean you're eternal.
No more eternal than that radiance of yours. Anger and hate are supreme.
I remember that far too well.
We shall go together.
Yeah, so he does that.
It's over. This is it. Yeah. This is it. It's over. Take this.
Oh, this fight is so much easier than his data fight. Like, I'm just sitting here going like... Oh, that was not what I meant to do.
Why don't you Why don't you
That's it.
this is the BS bit. Here it is. Fortunately, I healed. So Riku healed me. Because he has like a second version of himself that just... Here it is. Yes! I managed to do it first try. Let's freaking go!
Is that all you got?
Back off! It's this! It's over!
We shall go together.
Okay. Whoa. Here it is, final bit, and I'm not really well healed, so that's not ideal. I think this is the bit I have to do this. X and triangle mash. Jackhammer time, baby! Because at first I thought, oh, maybe I only have to mash one, and if you don't mash them both, you end up in some real trouble. Jackhammer, baby! Let's go! Now just let the cutscene happen, basically. Let's go. The power of friendship! Let's do it!
Sora!
Oh, yeah, we do actually have to... Drive gauge powered up as well, dang. Woo-wee!
I wouldn't be too sure of that. Sora.
Oh.
I can't.
Don't say another word. It's not over. It's just not.
Oh, there we have it.
How can you say that? Even if we could go on. Look
Yeah, they're just uncomfortable. The Dusks. They're very uncomfortable.
Come on, Riku. You've been hanging out in darkness too long. You gotta try and think positive.
Sora?
Confetti, maybe in a bit.
Got it.
We'll let the cutscenes and everything's all kind of like playing in together, so we'll get some confetti in a sec.
You know, I always figured I was better at stuff than you.
Really?
Are you mad?
No. I kinda always thought you were better at everything, too. Riku, look. What's that light?
I love that the light doesn't show up until the camera turns, which implies that look at the light, and Riku's like, what light? And then the light shows up, he's like, see?
End of the road.
Yep.
Put me down. I can walk.
Love that he's holding up Riku by the pants. Yeah, well, he's too tall otherwise. Saw ahead in the script. Yeah, don't read ahead, Sora. You're going to spoil it.
You know, maybe the darkness has gotten to me too. Riku!
You said you were fine!
This world is perfect for me. If this is what the world really is, just this, then maybe I should fade back into darkness.
See, it's such a weird tangent. He just gives up immediately.
If the world is made of light and darkness, we'll be the darkness.
And yet in Kingdom Hearts 3, they'll make a big deal of the fact that Aqua's been in the darkness too long, and that's going to do some bad things. They're like, oh yeah, we'll just chill here, it's fine. And then the next major game, they're like, no! If you do that at all, you will all die.
That's what I mean. Hey, Sora. Could you help me? I want to get down to the water.
Aqua was there for like 10 years or something. Yeah, but even still, they don't seem to be concerned about the fact that they're like gonna be here. They don't know how long they're gonna be here. But Riku's sitting here going, this is probably fine. Despite the fact that they're like, he's one of the ones that's then going, Aqua can't be in the darkness for too long. Because she was there 10 years. But they like,
about
and yeah, time's weird, isn't it?
I was better at stuff than you. To tell you the truth, Sora, I was jealous of you.
What for?
I wished I could live life the way you do. Just following my heart.
Yeah, well, I've got my share of problems too.
Aqua was fine-ish
Like
until she got knocked into the Dark Ocean. I suppose
Wanting
that's
to
fair.
be like you.
Well, there is one advantage to being me. Something you can never imitate.
Really? What's that?
Having you for a friend.
And I guess
Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
I've got something you could never imitate too.
Oh, it's just... It's just so sickly. Like, best friends. Just like so sickly, just like, oh, we're such good friends. And again, it's why in the Japanese there's like some like undertones going on in that, in like those conversations. But obviously in English they just like, oh, we're just such good friends. Also, how did this bottle get into the realm of darkness? That's what I don't get. Oh, it's kind of like the Shadow Realm. No, go see Shadow Realm is much nicer. You get snacks in the Shadow Realm.
Sora?
Yeah, Sarah, I think it's just plot convenience, right? The plot convenience. It's an ocean, these things happen, yeah. And yeah, and then you suddenly get high quality FMV playing, where Sora doesn't look like Sora anymore, and Riku doesn't look like Riku anymore.
Now I will step forward to realize this wish. And who knows? Starting a new journey may not be so hard. Or maybe it's already begun.
Shrugs in
There
fantasy.
are many worlds. But they share the same sky.
They turned on RTX. Yeah, they were like, oh, guys, we got to the end of the game and I forgot to press the button. Should we press it for the final scene? Yeah, we should probably do it. I'm sure no one will find it weird or jarring.
Light.
The door to
The door to light. Yeah, we'll see if we get copyrighted for this. Probably, and it'll be annoying, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
At least there's no lyrics. Lyrics are where it gets really, like, noticeable for, like, the systems and stuff. I got copyright struck, or not struck, claimed by a fan song from Kingdom Hearts that uses footage from the game, and the YouTube ID system said, you're using their video in your video. I went, no, I'm not. I'm using a cutscene from the game, like they are. Sanctuary is coming up, and at that point we can mute it, because that's just the credits. Hello, Poison! Oh, yeah, Johnny. Yeah, no, absolutely it is. Yeah, there's copyright just coming up here, right? Which is so annoying because there's the musical beats hit really hard. That's when they notice Kyrie, right? Yep, here it goes. We get some music playing. I'm going to try and talk over it, and then once we get to the credits, we can mute it. But yeah, here is where we get the wonderful song, Sanctuary. It is a great song. You should go listen to it, and definitely not watch this stream to try and listen to it instead. This is not the place to do that. This is trying to be of fair use, and so we're talking over it. But man, I love this game so much, and I remember getting this scene when I first beat the game, and oh my gosh, the emotions that run through you at this point, so high, because it had been years as well at that point. It had been, what, 5 years since the previous game, 4 years since the previous game, and so hitting this moment after what was a really hard boss battle for when you were a kid, I was just like, oh my goodness, it's incredible to get to this point. And then you get to see Mickey in high quality 3D, which is funny. All the characters in high quality 3D feel weird. Kyrie actually feels like well modeled at this point rather than her normal model. Her hair's so flat, it's just wrong. But this moment, we can have this moment because this breaks away. Don't sing. They kind of break away from the normal song just for a minute. We're home. Or we're back. No, you're home. That's it. That's the line.
You're home.
And now here we go. Here's the moment. And bam! Credit sequence. Oh no, yep, there we go. And so we're muting from this point on. Yapper Tom. Utada Hikaru is one of the few people who managed to land my childhood from Japan. Yeah, no, Utada Hikaru is great. I wasn't keen on the Kingdom Hearts 3 song, sadly. It grew on me over time. But she is apparently still recording stuff for Kingdom Hearts 4, so I'm excited to see that. Graphics suddenly got a big boost, huh? Yeah, they did. Just sing, but it's inversed and off-key. So there we go. So final death count, 222 deaths, 7 Mickey saves, 3 shipwrecks, and 5 failed cup attempts. Sarah, thank you so much for being the MVP and keeping track of those. I do intend to get a death counter up here. Up at the top instead of having my socials linked up there. People at this point know where to find me. Is it confetti time now? It probably is confetti time now. Confetti! We did it! We won! We beat Kingdom Hearts 2. We beat the main story. And most things, there are a number of parts to this game. If you want to do 100% completion, you've got to get through the Cavern of Remembrance, which you didn't quite finish. You've got to get to, which then allows you to fight all the data versions of the characters. You've got to get to like level 100. You have to beat all of those mushrooms. So we beat one of the mushrooms. You have to beat all the mushrooms of Organization 13 to get the bronze crown. You beat all the data organization to get the silver crown, and you get the gold crown by beating Lingering Will. And the other parts of 100% completion are completing and S-ranking a lot of the gummy ships levels, which is pretty easy when you got the Dapper Donut. Big Tom. Yes, Big Tom. And then you also have to it's like a complete Jiminy's Journal, basically, which is like get every treasure chest, which is a royal pain in the butt to do, but get every treasure chest. I think that's the main one from Jiminy's Journal that it takes to complete. Oh, and you have to collect all those puzzle pieces. So you know those crowns we've been collecting that are floating around? You have to collect all of those because those give you special items if you collect them all and solve the puzzles that they offer in Jiminy's Journal. You get some special items. You have to collect all of those as well. Oh, Sephiroth. I forget that Sephiroth... Like, Sephiroth's a weird one because you don't get a crown for him because I don't know. He wasn't a final mix edition. But Sephiroth you have to beat as well as an optional boss. If you get to level 100... he is so easy. Gummy missions complete too. You don't actually have to complete all gummy ship missions to get 100% in this game. It's very strange. You do if you want to be a real completionist about it, but like Jiminy's Journal doesn't require it, and the trophies only require a handful of like things to do. Pikachu Go Kai, hello. But yeah, so there's a... So yeah, it's yeah, when you beat Lingering Well, it's exactly that. But yeah, so there's a couple of things like that which you have to do. Oh, and a lot of it is just, a lot of Jiminy's Journal is just replaying minigames or getting, that actually, that's a pain, is getting certain scores in minigames. So like you have to do the Roxas minigames from Twilight Town again and get certain scores or times, which is a real pain to do. You have to have real mastery of certain things and like readjust your abilities constantly. Same thing goes for the Hades Cups. You have to do, because we didn't do the Hades Cups, we did the regular cups. You've then got to do all the Hades Cups. You've also got to do all the cups again, and when you do all the cups again, you have to get certain scores, and basically you cheese it because you just play as Stitch, who just gets you a billion orbs and makes you immortal, and you just cheese the entire game or the entire thing. So it's just boring and long, things like that. Oh, we didn't also level up any of the summons because I never use summons. Summons are great in turn-based RPGs. I've never been a fan of them in these games unless I'm in like really challenging situations. But yeah, so there's been a number of things. We're now getting to kind of after the game now in visuals. It feels like summons were better in Kingdom Hearts 2. I agree, they were. Where are we at with the music? Okay, we're back with normal music now, so we can have that back in. I know this music doesn't tend to get copywritten. It's mainly just Utada Hikaru that really gets the stuff. But yeah, we're seeing like after the fact, so like Twilight Town and the Struggle Tournament. Oh yeah, you have to like do the Struggle Tournament and get a certain amount of points and stuff like that. But yeah, it's, yeah, the amusement park's right for some reason. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 was very easy because of those things. I basically tried not to use them unless I was in a desperate situation, because otherwise they come up so often you just kill everything with those weird park ride things. But yeah, it was a weird addition, weird thing to do. But yeah, I think Kingdom Hearts is peak. Kingdom Hearts 2 is peak. I think while like Jiminy's Journal is a bit of a pain to complete, like playing the mini games and getting all the scores in that is rough. On the whole, I think it is. Oh god, it was so hard. I'm not denying it was a hard game. I'm just saying, like, because there were like, particularly if you got the DLC, it is a very hard game actually. Really, really hard. I'm just saying that the main game on the whole is relatively easy with a few spikes, but I also just think the mechanics make it much easier. Like you can just button mash. I mean, you can in some of these other games, but that one you really can just button mash. But this is absolutely peak. Kingdom Hearts 2 is absolutely my favorite game for a number of reasons. I just love it. I think the mechanics are really clean. It doesn't feel too floaty, but floaty enough that you can move and get some good stuff. In my case, Tom, it's more of a skill issue. That's fair. Birth by Sleep is the next Kingdom Hearts stream. Yeah, so we'll take a break from Kingdom Hearts like we usually do. We take breaks from franchises every now and again. So we'll take a break from Kingdom Hearts. Next time, it's either going to be Birth by Sleep, or I'm determined to find a ROM of 350, whatever it is, 352, 58 and a half, and 300, like 358 over 2 days, or whatever it is. That one. 365 over 2. Why did I think 58? So it'll either be Birth by Sleep or it'll be a ROM of that one. So that would be my next time we do Kingdom Hearts, like I say. Ooh, so Honeybee, thank you for the $10 super chat, friend. Appreciate it.
Hope you had a good time while you were in America. You helped me survive my time in my second semester in my sophomore year. Thank you for so much, and I've had a great time watching these streams. Yellow heart, yellow heart.
Oh, well, thank you, Honeybee. I'm glad we've been able to bring some joy to your life and help you get through second semester of sophomore year. Congratulations for making it through. It's never an easy feat, so good job. But yeah, yeah, so in the remaster version, 358 over 2 days or whatever it is. What is it? 300? What is it? 358? Am I right? The numbers one. It is 358, right? 358 over 2. Yeah, it is 358 over 2 days, and that is, that would be the one. Again, like I say, we'll take a break because I don't want to go Kingdom Hearts into Kingdom Hearts into Kingdom Hearts. I like spacing them out. We'll find some other stuff to do. I might try my first Nuzlocke. I think that could be fun. But yeah, I think that could be a fun ROM hack because that then ties Roxas' story up quite nicely. Because we've done Chain of Memories, we then did Kingdom Hearts 2, we then get to do that one. Then Roxas' story is kind of done. And then we get into Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, and Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, you know, like down the way. I think that 358 days over 2, I think. It's weird. It's such a stew. Yeah, we'll do a Dapper lock. We need runs from a Nuzlocke too. Probably. I'm probably not gonna... I'm gonna need a ROM. I think I'm gonna do a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. I love Pokemon Platinum. I think I understand the mechanics better of Gen 4. I think they nailed the mechanics a bit better. I've always said about like the special physical split. So I think that's important. But yeah, it's whether we want to do a randomized Nuzlocke, which I'm kind of tempted to do. It's really hard to do a randomized Nuzlocke as the first Nuzlocke, but I'm tempted to do a randomized 3DS. Oh, not 3DS. A randomized Platinum Nuzlocke. Tom, will you play a rage game? I want to see you suffer for fun. I've always said if I like once I do get around doing a charity stream, I want to do a rage game just because I think it'd be funny. How random is random that you'll do? I mean, random's random, right? If you get random, it is whatever you get. I'm not going to do an Infinite Fusion randomizer Nuzlocke. I'll do Platinum as a randomizer. And I think that could be fun. Because it really means that you just don't know what you're going to get each run. And it's not like... well, it is a skill issue. But it might also be a luck issue. Which I think is fun. We'll definitely be playing by the rare candy rules. So you can rare candy your ways up to the level cap of the gym leader's strongest Pokemon kind of thing. If a Pokemon goes over the level cap, you can't use it. Don't know if we'll do itemless or not. I need to have a look at what rules of the Nuzlocke will do. Chat, get namesake, of course. Chat will absolutely get namesake in a Nuzlocke, 100%. Because in this game, you actually die. Because if a Pokemon dies in a Nuzlocke, it dies. It goes into the box and never comes back again. So the Shadow Realm is a real problem. It's a real thing. Hardcore is hard to start, I think. It is. It is. Oh, great. Tom's going to kill me again. Yep, absolutely.
Nothing's changed, huh?
Nope. Nothing will.
What a small world.
But part of one that's much bigger.
Yeah.
Hey, Riku. What do you think it was? The door to the light.
This.
This?
Yeah. It's It's always closer.
Tom, can we get an idyllic island where I don't have COVID, please? I mean, the not COVID thing will pass. Like, it'll pass in a few days. I'm not sure I can buy you a private island. Do you think I'd be working at Theorist if I owned a private island? I'd have so much money if I could buy a private island.
King?
This flippin' note. The theorizing I did about what was in this flippin' note before Coded came out. Because that's another one I'd like to play. I've never actually played Coded, RE Coded. I only ever watched the cutscenes in the remakes. Yep, here's the secret ending. And again, the theorizing that happened when this whole thing came out. Must know what this Keyblade is. I wonder how much of the story and stuff changed, because their designs do change from this to like the actual game. Like even the color schemes and stuff are a bit more bold. But I do wonder, like, because in the game they recreate it, but it's got their bright like reds and blues and yellows and stuff, and it feels really odd because this is all very metallic, like they're just guys in armor. Because what's also fascinating is this, we're like, this is the Keyblade War. This is it, like this is the big thing, and it's like, no, actually it's not. This happens after the Keyblade War. The Keyblade War hasn't happened, and I'm not even sure if the people in the Keyblade War wore armor like this. The snatched waist, respectfully. Absolutely, Heather. Absolutely. No, it didn't all begin with Birth by Sleep. It came before Birth by Sleep. The end. Battle report. Here we go. This we can see if so 76% of Jiminy's journal ain't bad. Critical mode. Completion of Gummy Roots 59%. Actually, that does probably mean I haven't 100%ed the game in my other save file, because the Gummy Roots won't be 100%ed. I might have to go back and do that in my spare time. Hero party members 76 times. Saved by Mickey 7 times. So you're correct there. Most used form was Valor form, which I knew would be the case. 66 times. Used anti-form 13 times. Most used summon Chicken Little 0 times. Didn't use a single. Does it not show deaths? No, it doesn't. Though I feel like Kingdom Hearts 1 showed deaths. Like, let me have a look. I can show you kind of like where I'm at. So this was my save file. So you can see, if I go to Jiminy's journal, all of those Mickey Mouses show that they're complete. But I'm pretty sure if I close the game and then we go back into it. Yeah, I might actually have to check if I need to do 100% on those, because that's going to bug me now. If I know that it gives you that stat at the end and I haven't got 100%, that's going to bug me. Chicken Little doesn't exist if you don't know. The only saving grace of that was that Zach Braff is the voice of Chicken Little, and I love Scrubs. That is the only thing, the only saving grace that we have. Ignorance was bliss. It really was. Really was. Ignorance really was bliss. You've unlocked an entry in Chimney's Journal. Continue the adventure. Mark question mark entries. New enemy has materialized and awaits Sora in one of the worlds. So that is, I believe, if you go to the world map, that is, yep, Lingering Will. But that is not who we're going to see. We are going to go see, for the lols, and because we've got 8 minutes left. How are you doing, Tom? Not overworking yourself, are you? I mean, I'm a theorist. I'm always overworking myself. Small Tom now, yeah. Yeah, always overworking myself. We did finish Pooh. But yeah, it's like stuff like this. You can't get these things until you have all the abilities. So there you go, like that. Oh, Small Tom didn't work. Why did Small Tom not work? There we go, Small Tom. Yeah, another mushroom. It does allow you to get around really fast, which is great. So here's the Crystal Fissure. We should be able to save here. Add another save point back here, which we want. But for lols, so this is where these guys all show up. So only one of them's been beaten. But once you get all 13, I think Keyblade comes from the sky, which is actually more powerful than Ultimate Weapon in some ways. Here is our one-winged boy.
What is Cloud doing?
Beats me.
By the way,
You
three. Who are you?
Well, I'm not
sure we should tell you.
Well, that's an interesting sword you're carrying.
It's the Keyblade.
I see. So that's a Keyblade. And I suppose you must be its chosen wielder.
So what if I am?
I wonder if it won't change its mind once I defeat you. Show me your strength. That's enough.
Take this! Take this! It's over!
That's enough.
This is it! Take this! Take this!
Yeah, way easier when you're level 99.
There!
That's enough.
Yeah! This is it! Back off!
That's enough.
Back off! Yeah, back off!
Know your place. Give in to the dark.
Oh, this is the one. This is the BS bit. Yep.
That's enough.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! Yep. Yep. That is how that works. I told you he's tough. Yeah, considering I'm level 62, it's not a totally awful... that wasn't a totally awful round.
Show me your strength. That's enough.
Yeah. Yeah. This is it.
Part of it is just remembering his strategies. So there, it's just like going up. Never do the energy burst. Because he's going to attack. And then you can do that and go back after him. He's way easier than he is in flipping in the first one, that's for sure.
Take this. Back off. Back off.
Know your place. Give it to the dark.
Ah, dang it. But yeah, so that is part of the reason. Oh, gosh. Yeah, like. So basically, that is why I tend to do. This is where I start the grind to level 99. So that's the first place you begin. Grind to level 99. It makes this fight a heck of a lot easier if you're level 99. And then it allows you to start going through everything else at level 99. Although the best place to grind for level 99 is through the Cavern of Remembrance. So part of it is powering through the Cavern of Remembrance, getting through that. Once you're through that, start grinding to level 99. Then start taking out this guy, the mushrooms, the organization, lingering will. That's kind of the way to go. Did you end up getting to the org fights in Cavern? No, I didn't. We didn't get that far. We only just got to the last hall. So yeah, that's that. But that has been the story of Kingdom Hearts 2. It has been a fun one. It's always fun to revisit. Again, maybe we'll do a big grind at some point and we'll do Kingdom Hearts 2 100%. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I also kind of am interested to go through the rest of the stories and continue going that. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do like the stream. And of course, you consider subscribing. Really, really helps out. Thank you to our members, especially our advisors, Zekron and Untrusted Life. Appreciate you both very, very much. I need to check. I think there is actually a mistake on our end card because I believe we no longer have any Dapper Lords in our sponsorships. So that is the way that is. Stream on Saturday should be. Well, we got COVID, so or Steffi's got COVID, so we ain't going anywhere. So there should be a stream on Saturday. Maybe we'll start the Nuzlocke Saturday. Maybe that will be the plan. But with that, thank you everyone once again so much for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your week. I'll see you Saturday, and with that, I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.